Welcome back to the Ladies of the Night podcast with your host, Carson and
Hunter. I'll start off with a question to you.
hell yeah.
Would you do Naked and Afraid? Or how do you think you'd fare on the show if you were on it?
I think I would do fine. I've done a lot of things, especially
Naked?
when I was younger. No, I've done a lot of things outside. Like, I think I would know how to start a fire with natural resources. I think I would know
Painfully.
how to cook things. Catching and killing things would be another thing. I'd probably try to be too intricate and be like, let's make a trap instead of just waiting for them and then killing them. But
The trap's not wholly unreasonable. You just got to be
no,
able to make
but
rope
then
or
and that's what I'm
something,
saying.
or
And
dig a hole.
if it doesn't
Depending
stay
on your
together,
area.
then
Yeah.
who knows? Now I think the only part that's gonna be scary or afraid is when the people see my penis. They're gonna be like, "Oh
Small
my God.
and the wrong color, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, why is it purple? What the fuck? You drank too much of that Grimace shake.
It's like,
What
it's
the
not even
fuck?
purple, it's like magenta.
It's not that I drank the Grimace shake. It's the fact that I fucked it. You know what I mean? Like
Stained your cock, the chemicals in the McDonald's shake.
Well, not just that. It being so cold. That's why it's so small. It shrunk it too. So it turned it small and purple.
Yeah, the preservatives kept it that way.
It looks like a blueberry gumdrop. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
It
Not
looks
purple
like
at all, but okay.
looks like something that was purple that's small.
Something that was purple that was small. You know.
Looks like one of Grimace's toes.
There you go.
Looks like Barney's thumb.
That's how you introduce yourself to people now. You're like, hi. My cock's the shape of a Grimace toe. Same color, too.
Yeah.
And then you shake their hand. And then if they reluctantly shake your hand, you're like, I touched it recently, too.
You see that purple mark? There's a streak for a reason.
You wanna know why the center of my hand's purple?
It's like that. It's like that. I think it's in Scary Movie. I can't remember. But there's a character. He's like special. His name's Doofy, and he's like a part of like the police force or academy or something like that. And the other police guys are fucking with him. And the one police guy's like, "Hey, Doofy, smell my hand." And Doofy's like, "Ooh, what does that smell?" And he's like, "That's what a man smells like," or whatever, because he's playing with a girl's vag.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
he said something
How
along the lines
risque.
of that. But then Doofy goes, "Oh yeah, smell my fingers." And then he sticks his fingers under his nose. He goes, "Oh my God, Doofy, what is that?" And he goes, "My ass." So like that would just be funny to be like you tell them that, and then they're like, "Okay, I'm gonna shake your hand," and then look at your hand. It's a magic trick. You got you got purple shit going down your arm. What is that? My penis. It's on your hand now.
It just sheds the color. You wear white underwear only, and it's just discolored in your crotch.
It's Harold and the Purple Cock. You know Harold and the
What?
Purple Crown. You know that book, Harold and the Purple Crown?
No.
It's like a children's book. They just made a movie on it.
Do I look like
It's
a
like
child?
It's this little bald child that has this purple crown.
Oh, like
that
a
he can
cancer
draw.
kid. Make a wish.
Yeah, that he draws anything, and then it becomes whatever he drew.
Was that his Make-A-Wish? To get, like,
Maybe.
the power?
I don't know. Harold and the Purple Penis. That's what that is. Or Carson and the Purple Penis.
Carson and the purple penis.
Instance. Yeah, they would be scared.
Yeah,
That's
the person with you is just, like, uncomfortable the entire time. They're doing everything to not be near you.
And I'm constantly trying to shake their hand.
Yeah, you're trying to shake their hand all the time, and you will not leave them be. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go, like, fish or something. You, like, tend to the fire. And you're like, oh, no, let me go with you.
Yeah, and then I catch a fish, and then the fish is completely purple.
Yeah, got purple all over it. It's spots.
And they're like-
It's not just, like, Or it's like a
Yeah.
liquid on it.
It's
They're
dripping.
like, what's the liquid on it that's purple? Oh, that's my cum.
Uh, oh, okay. The camera.
Or no, you don't say anything. You lick it, right? You're like, oh, that's right. That's my cum.
Yeah, that's what that tastes like.
You had to confirm it even though you just did it.
Hey, it tastes fine. It gives you some nutrients. It's okay. You
Don't
can
worry,
still
it's watery enough. It'll come off.
Yeah, it'll slide off like a used bitch.
And then you
Speaking-
wink at the other person with you.
Yeah. Speaking of used bitches, no, not used bitches. We're talking
Matthew.
about speaking of naked people.
Speaking of naked people, yeah.
I got a question.
Okay.
This funny question. It's a good question.
Okay, is
I
it
think it's
nifty?
pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny.
Okay.
Who would you hate to see naked? Out of anybody or anything. I already have
The
mine.
ones I wouldn't want to know, I'd be too curious, and I'd kind of want to know.
No, there's ones that I know for sure. I'm not
I don't know,
curious. I'm like,
Lizzo?
I don't. No, Lizzo's actually getting skinnier.
Ah, so she's not okay with being fat anymore.
No, it's after that solar eclipse where she went outside that she thought maybe I need to slim her down a little bit.
This is becoming a problem.
Yeah, don't want another one of those. They're too scary. People are getting too blind. No, the instant people I thought of two, and
The first one popped in my head was Biden, but then I was like,
No,
it'd
these
kind
are
of be
people
something
that
to see Biden naked.
these are people I've met or seen
Oh,
in person.
so Biden,
Neighbor.
I can imagine what it looks like. Probably the same as him shirtless, just blob.
Because we've seen him shirtless. Just
A lot.
shorts, so, yeah.
He looks like
So
a melted candle.
Yeah, I said he looked like Jabba the Hutt. And we roasted him that one. It was
And
pretty
he's
bad.
nice too. That's the funny thing.
I've talked to him this year. I've ran into him and bullshit with him a little bit. Him and Nails.
Nails would scare
Nails-
me.
Nails
would
is
scare me.
another wacky
Like a
person in
skinwalker.
grad school that is like, oh my god.
A heavy set skinwalker.
And they, wear whatever you want. You can wear a dress, whatever. But they wear
Stripper jeans.
like a skirt kind of thing, but with like a jacket.
The thing here is, if you're
and
gonna wear a
sandals.
skirt, you gotta have decent looking legs.
But it's nails, so
Yeah.
thinning long hair. Like their head has been ran through a washing machine and a dryer multiple times in a row. Then they just look like a cryptid creature from fucking,
They do.
whatever fucking religion or area they're
Religion.
from. And then, they're wearing this short skirt or dress with it's like the top half of their legs are covered, so most of their legs you
Yeah.
see.
Did you
And
see their
then-
bare legs?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then
They have
like,
hairy
usually
legs?
like no.
Does it
I
look
see-
like
probably
purposely, shaved,
Probably
or
shaved.
just
There's some hair. I
okay?
tend to kind of look from a distance, kind of thing.
I
a
kind
side
of don't
eye.
want to look at it. It's
Yeah.
like any
with, like,
cryptid, you don't want to look right at it.
like a jacket or a hoodie on,
Awful.
and then always sandals with no socks. Sandals, no socks. So the dogs are out, they're barking, and they're always eating fast food. Always Wendy's.
Okay, I feel
Always
like
Wendy's.
if you're trying to look more feminine, right?
Yeah.
And you have thinning hair, you're balding. Buy some wigs, like
Wig.
a couple wigs,
Yep.
To shave your head. You won't even have to wash your hair anymore. You'll have, I guess, wash the wig, but
I don't want to
still,
get too into it, but like, you got to try a little bit.
some effort goes a long way. That's what I usually
gotta
say
try
with
a
like
little
hygiene and shit. A little bit goes a long way.
I don't care if somebody, wants to change their gender or is a different gender than what they're classified as, or
Just
whatever.
try.
Then actually try to change it.
Exactly. That's my point
Don't
the whole time.
don't sit there and say you're something and then completely stay the same, because that's why nobody's gonna believe you, or that's why
Like,
nobody's gonna take you seriously, because you're not taking any
yeah,
effort to
like
actually change.
you're a frat guy. You're pasty as shit, right? You're the most stereotypical frat guy,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm a woman now. Stays the exact same. You still look like your basic ass frat guy.
Yeah, you still have the hat on backwards.
Yeah,
You still have the
everything.
fucking the Bush Light T-shirt and the khakis fucking high top shorts. I fucking hate seeing people, especially guys, with. I just don't understand it. I'm a bigger dude, so but like shorts that go above your knees. I think they're so fucking
I feel
weird.
like
I
you
see
got to be a
people with
pretty
them all the time.
slender man, and like
But I see them all the time. It looks so
preppy.
awkward. Like that's how my fucking boxers or underwear is. I don't want my short, like, I don't
Like,
care if my knees show. I don't give a fuck. But
yeah.
some of these guys,
I'm
shorts,
saying
they're
like
almost
anything above mid thigh is a little questionable.
that's where most of them are, and I see them like that. And I'm like,
Even
why
then,
are you
it's like,
wearing those?
oh,
At that point, like when you sit down, they're gonna scrunch up, and they're just gonna be tight around the groin, and it's gonna feel uncomfortable.
oh, people with the shorts that are so short you can see their pockets.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what.
come
Yeah,
on, come on. You
just
know,
those
you
aren't
can wear
shorts.
short shorts,
Those
all
aren't
right, but
shorts.
have them be shorts.
Yeah, those aren't shorts. Those are just a.
Glorified underwear. That's what that is.
You're just putting that on and saying they're short so you can walk around half
Exactly.
naked.
It's like, come on.
That's all you're doing. You want to show more leg? You might get some muscle.
Or at
down
least
there.
be honest with me and don't call them shorts.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know. Yeah. Hate short shorts.
Eh. Get short, yeah.
Short shorts.
But do we want to get into our little man's, big man's?
Yes. Because
What?
I have shit I
Yeah.
want to talk about.
What is the little man's, big man's?
You know, I say it every time.
Every time.
And I say that every time.
And
And I
I-
say that
And I mock
every
you every time.
time. And if you didn't know, now you know. See, I changed it up that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, what the fuck is it?
Cracker. Anyways.
It's not
Oh,
a
man,
good
big
response
man's.
to what even is it. You just say cracker.
You know, if you don't know, now you know.
Okay, get into it. God damn it.
Little Man's Big Man's is a fictional company that me and Hunter came up
What's a
with.
store?
Store that is the underlier of a company called
Gimp
Gimp
Inc. Yeah.
Inc.
Yeah.
And the store is called Little Man's Big Man's, and we come up with weird, obscure, odd items, disgusting items, every week, every episode, because our brains are weird and we need some way to get it out.
Exactly.
So we pitch these items and we sell them in our makeshift store. Boom.
Beautiful story. You know, it's funny to think that the Little Man's and Big Man's was separate.
Yeah.
But now it's just become the same exact fucking store.
I've always wanted it to be the same exact.
Oh, why didn't you say that earlier?
I feel like I did.
No. No, I'm
I
going
feel
to
like
pretend
I
like you
did.
didn't.
I feel like I did.
No.
To pretend, you wouldn't even remember if I did or I didn't, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. We can make it up. I don't know. All right.
I don't know.
But we'll start with my product. All right.
Yeah, you start.
So I was thinking of just different products for the company, and I thought cereal.
Oh my god.
What? Is it yours too?
My item might have something to do with cereal, which is hilarious.
Okay. It's
Continue.
still Little Man cereal. All right.
Okay. Okay.
called Little Munchies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think Snoop Dogg has a cereal that might have something to do with Munchies. Maybe. I don't know. Don't
Or
fact check me on that.
competitors, you know. Can he
Yeah,
really
that's fine.
compete with Little Man's Big Man's?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably not.
In our fictional world, this is the biggest store.
Yeah.
It's like Walmart, but bigger.
But for the odd people.
Yeah, think porn makes more money than anything else. You imagine what a sexual store on the size of Walmart would make?
It's just the Best Buy, but porn.
Porn and drugs.
Yep.
Don't ask us how we're legally allowed to sell illegal drugs. It's because we have so much fucking money that we're
We have
allowed
a
to
permit
sell.
for it.
A permit. Only for
Yeah.
our company. No one else can get it.
Yep.
We bribe a lot of people,
We know the president.
usually.
Yeah.
We own both candidates, actually.
We own them.
Yeah, we're rigging the government.
Yeah.
But yeah, Little Munchies.
Little Munchies.
Then weed, you know?
Oh, it's just weed cereal?
Kinda.
Oh,
It
okay.
tastes like a normal, nice cereal. It's just a slight amount of weed.
Okay, what kind of cereal?
I was thinking, like
Like
Captain Crunch.
Okay, what kind of Captain Crunch?
The normal kind. With the
What,
fucking
the-
berries and the little orange squares.
Okay,
Not
so
orange,
that's-
yellow.
That's the mixed. Yeah,
That's the
berry
original.
kind. No, the original's the red box. That has
Okay,
just
fine.
the yellow
Yeah,
ones in it.
True enough.
I know my Captain Crunch cereal. I've had them all,
I haven't.
except for the exclusive ones.
But alright, what is your product? How does this relate to cereal?
So,
One in a million.
It's so funny. It's so funny that you love cereal. too. I guess cereal.
I
was
thought
on
about
mine,
using
but
it last time too.
So I thought of this right the fuck away after, if you've seen the last episode, the reusable cum sock has
Yeah.
no relation. to
No.
cereal. So the candy lingerie that you
Yeah.
get for your gal or guy, the thong and the bra of candy.
Hmm.
Instead of candy, it's cereal.
Cereal lingerie.
Yeah, cereal, thong, and cereal.
You know, that'd be less sticky,
bra.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, the candy ones are that hard candy, kind of like Smarties, so it's not really that sticky.
Ah, that's right.
So.
I feel like if you slightly sweat though, the sugar's gonna start dissolving.
But the first cereal that I instantly thought of because of the color and it matches the candy color, Fruit Loops,
Mm.
rainbow color, and then I thought, well, I gotta list some more, so the tops, but I listed cereals that have a notable taste, have a taste that you would like. Yeah, I would eat that. So. Fruit Loops,
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Yeah, that's the one I immediately thought of.
Cocoa Puffs. Get some chocolate in there.
Of course.
Some chocolate
Fruity
on chocolate.
Pebbles.
I love them chocolate ladies and the chocolate food. I don't know. Sorry. Sorry. What? You don't like chocolate ladies?
I don't know if I like how you worded that.
I love chocolate on anything. A bunny rabbit,
Especially
a Santa
women.
Claus, a woman, it don't matter. A woman, a man, a Santa Claus, a Easter bunny, an egg, it don't matter. Anyways, Cocoa Puffs, already said it.
Yep.
Apple Jacks. Underrated
Hell
but
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Apple Jacks are definitely underrated.
The milk after some Apple Jacks is pretty fucking good.
Exactly.
And my final cereal lingerie flavor type,
Mm-hmm.
Frosted Flakes,
Okay.
Frosted Flakes. We're not doing none of these plain ass
What
cereal.
about Fruity Pebbles?
Raisin Bran. No, I see. I thought about like the Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, Rice Krispies. They're too small. There's no way you're getting the
Uh,
string through that, and it's holding. Those are. It's
okay,
rice. It's gonna
okay,
break.
okay, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
a lot of these have some. You know what I mean? A lot of these have some to them.
Unlike us.
Yeah, we don't have any.
Mine's too twisted to get hard.
I don't know how you interpreted that to be
I'm
that.
thinking Cox.
Oh, I should be a line dancer. No, a
Cog.
sign language interpreter. If that means cock.
No, because, I don't know.
I thought this meant power or whatever. Or like,
Uh, yeah, it's got to be further up, I feel. Yeah. Yeah, see? Now we were doing this. It's different.
oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're sitting this down on a surface, right, cock. Hard cock.
Fight, fight the whore.
Beat the whore. Tom Brady style.
Beat it like your wife depends on.
Beat it like it's your wife.
Yes.
I just imagine, like the Got Milk shit? Like
Yeah.
the ad campaigns, they're like, get you to do something or whatnot.
Yeah.
Would
You
you
see it,
save
they're
a
like,
child? And it's like, it's just that ad campaign on beating your cock. It's to just get you to do it.
it's Michael Jackson doing this.
Yeah, it's a bunch
beat
of
it.
celebrities,
Beat it. And they're
Tom
just
Brady,
all doing
he's
this.
doing this. He's got all the rings on. And beat it like you beat your wife.
Beat them.
We
They
got
can vote now.
They can vote now.
It's been 100 years, but they can vote. But we have women in that poster too.
Yeah,
Because some women, they like to beat their wives too.
exactly.
Or the man's the wife in the relationship and they're the one getting beat.
Yeah,
You pussy.
a little gimp. A little man, some might say.
A little man. Not a little pussy. A little man.
I'm really imagining these posters in the Got Milk style.
Got milk?
Egg, that's, yeah.
Beat it. Like your wife. Or your wife. Okay, let's get off topic
Yeah,
of
yeah,
beating wives.
I'm quite fond
Cereal.
of the beating women. Cereal. What's so funny? What's so funny, Carson?
You know, for Halloween, you should dress up as Chris Brown. I think that would go well.
I feel like it wouldn't. Something
I
about
think
it.
that would go well. I think if I dressed up as Rihanna, it would go fine.
Would we still be white or,
No,
full commit?
no,
Buy some black paint.
no. We're not doing blackface. You're crazy.
Okay.
We could still. It's called right. Yeah. Find them, Chris Brown, Rihanna. You trap them in a cellar. You get them really skinny and malnourished for months, and then you take their face off, and then you put it
Oh.
in, and then
Why'd they have to
just
be
in time for Halloween,
malnourished?
where the skin slides off easier.
Okay. Didn't know that was a thing that happened.
Hey, it's spooky season. I'm just trying to be spooky. Okay?
don't-
Come on.
Real question
Come
is,
on.
why do you
I
know
wasn't
that?
trying to be
But,
freaky. I made it up.
yeah.
I don't know. I just made it up, brother. I just made it up, okay?
I say we just go the Ariana Grande kind of way. You just darken your skin subtly.
Yeah, just lay in a tanning bed for 12
Yeah,
hours.
over time you get progressively darker. Every year you put on a darker shade.
I think we go to the moon, but we take off everything except for the helmet.
I think we'd still die. Funny enough,
How?
temperature for one.
Really?
Yeah,
Would we burn or would we freeze?
Depends on the time of day.
Well, we're trying to get a tan
So we'd
from
burn.
the sun.
We'd burn.
Okay, what if it's for a second? What if we just like...
I have no fucking clue. I don't know how hot it is. I just know it's real hot.
I think we
in
need
the
to
sunlight
test
on the
it.
moon. Yeah, yeah,
I love
Get a
animals, but I think we
expedition.
need to send more animals up to space.
yeah.
Do some more
I
tests.
I would second that.
I wonder whatever happened to some of those animals. They're like gone.
Oh god, I thought it was a really racist line of thoughts. Because I'm like, oh, we'll just use monkeys because they're closest to people. You know, monkeys. I was like, oh no. Look.
Still said it.
Yeah, just in context that know that it was bad. You know, it was like to prove that I had a racist line of thought.
Okay.
See, this is what you mean by educated racist.
Yes. Because you educated yourself to know that it was wrong to say.
Exactly.
And you didn't want to say it, but you said it for context. Because you don't want to leave
Yeah.
no man left behind. Exactly. See?
That's something. No man left behind. But post a black square in repentance.
I understand why people did that, but like, come on.
I just virtue signaling.
Yeah. I'm
One of the good
I'm a-
ones.
I'm a white girl. Hey, just letting you know, I put a black square. Okay.
I'm like, I don't think anyone gives a shit.
And, you know, during this Israel-Palestine stuff, when it first started, I didn't go to Starbucks for like a week. But then I really needed my mocha frappe macchiato cappuccino.
I didn't go to Starbucks for a week, but I did buy the Starbucks coffee mix at Walmart.
Yes. Because I needed my coffee.
I need my coffee, and I can only
girl
buy the
needs her
Starbucks.
A girl needs her coffee. You don't want to see me without my coffee. I wouldn't I posted that black screen, that black square, and then I got a coffee. I wouldn't have posted that black square if I didn't have coffee.
And then I made a post right after, you know, free Palestine as I bought my Starbucks latte.
Yeah. You gotta love those kind of people because they're stupid.
They're full of shit. I truly wonder if they actually think they're doing anything. Deep down inside, you know, not just lying to themselves, you know.
Yeah, that's like, I understand big influencers doing it or whatever, but like somebody that has 50 followers and it's all people that you go to school with,
it's just
like,
your friends. It's like, okay.
You're not.
At that rate,
People
I think
could
it's
say
like
they're contributing,
I'm
but
better
are they
than
really?
you almost.
Yeah. Are they really contributing? I don't know.
It's like you're Mr.
I don't
Fucking
know.
Nobody. Who gives a shit?
Trying to get their name out there. Okay.
Yeah, with the black square.
Yeah, who do you think you are?
Right? You fucking...
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I choose to be racist.
Okay. You know, sometimes it's so hard to work with you in this such a big organization and company.
Yeah,
it's like,
this
you're so
company.
outlandish. It's so...
Partners. Don't worry,
Donald.
we're racist to different groups. It's fine.
Yes.
I'm more of a classic type of racist.
You
You're
gotta
like
be
new
equal in
age
that way.
racist.
Yeah. We're equal in that way.
Exactly.
That's how we make
We
everything equal.
balance each other out
Mm-hmm. The yin and the yang of the racism.
of racism.
But both sides are white. And both inside circles are also white.
We're walking over the line on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. There is no line. It's gone.
Exactly.
It's gone. You know what?
You know,
Let's just
we're
skip
breaking the
past all
chains,
this.
some might say. Pivot. All right. To
Next
the
thing.
mark the day.
Yeah.
Is this the right one? Yes, it is.
Thank God.
Funny enough. First one, National Coming Out Day. Now we can be homophobic too.
Hell yeah. I think that's the better thing to be nowadays.
Oh yeah. It's more okay
That's
to
that's
hate
the
gay
trend.
people than it is black people.
That's
That's
the
the
trend
trend.
because you know, like
And I think hating Jews is the trend right now.
well, people that don't agree race-wise will still agree on homophobic or
That's
you
true.
know,
That's true.
anti-Semitic tendencies,
I've met non-racist Hicks, but they're super homophobic.
which is crazy.
Great times.
It's like just hate them all. If you're
Exactly.
gonna hate something,
That's how
just
we
hate them
work.
all.
Just a uniform dislike of everyone.
Okay, I was hoping you'd have more to that. Thank God.
It can't be racist if you hate them all equally.
Yeah, then it's an equal hatred.
Exactly. If I say slurs for every group, it's not bad. All right, next one. Vet Nurse Day. You
Well, I
know,
combined them.
it's a nurse, but for animals, right? So just
Oh,
a
okay.
vet nurse. Yeah.
What about a nurse's vet?
I don't even know what the fuck you were saying there. That's crazy.
Sorry, is that graham cracker?
Got a little cut in the back of your throat
Yeah, purple.
after the coming
the
out day.
grimace. The
Oh,
grimace shit.
yeah.
No, a vet nurse, huh? I feel like there could be a different name for that. That seems
Yeah,
too
clunky.
obscure. Yeah.
National Sausage Pizza Day. You ever have a sausage pizza? You know,
Not
it's
just
quite in
pizza
line with
with
the coming
sauce
out
in
day.
it. Yeah, I've had a sausage pizza, all right. I can't pay for my pizza.
Was that at Josh's house?
Yeah, he already had this pizza bought, and he brought it
God.
home, and he's like, I can't pay for it. And I was like, oh well, I could,
We
I
can
got
work
a way
something
to
out.
pay for it.
Next one, Southern Food Heritage Day.
Southern, so like jambalaya,
Yeah, like
and
racist
crawfish
food.
boil, crawfish boil, crawdaddy boil, and hot dog on a stick. That's
It's
just
just
a
a
corn
fucking
dog.
corn dog. Yeah. That's just a poor man's corn dog. Can't afford the batter.
Mexican on a stick. Jalapeno
That's
on a
just called
stick.
the American or the Mexican American War.
Good callback. Good war.
Good war. Good war.
17 somethings there, I think. That was before Revolutionary. Yeah, so like 1700s, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm so bad with dates.
Maybe
I'll know the
early.
things that happened. Don't ask me the dates, and I won't always know the order.
See, like Michael always.
Yeah, Michael's big on the dates.
Or he wants to know the date. He's like, when?
Yeah, I'm
When?
like, I don't fucking know.
I only
The key
remember the
thing
date if
is,
it's something that I know.
I
will
know a
talk about
lot of details about the shit. I just don't
Yeah.
know the dates because that's boring.
Yeah.
But next one, oh, this one was real wacky. World Egg Day.
Oh.
You know, we talked about racism, but if there's one thing that we can all unify under, is fucking eggs.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, I can't
everybody
think
eats
of a
eggs.
single group that doesn't eat eggs.
Vegetarians.
No one likes them anyways. They're barely people.
They're not a group.
Exactly,
group.
exactly. They're not a
'Cause
group
who the
because they're
fuck-
not people.
Who the fuck doesn't eat eggs? Is it meat?
No, exactly. So it's completely fine. I'll eat meat anyways, but you know,
Do they eat fish?
no. Some do actually, but they're not.
But like vegans do. Or, yeah. Vegans. Vegans just don't eat
Animal
products from an
Yeah,
animal, and the vegetarians just don't eat meat.
yeah.
So, vegetarians could eat. Nope. I don't know.
I
Skip.
I think it depends on how strict you are with things.
Uno reverse.
Okay.
Skip.
That's the end of the days. I ended on
Oh,
the egg. Yeah.
okay. What's your favorite kind of egg? Like cooked.
I was gonna name a caller. Damn it. Fuck. I'll go with
Molly.
the fried. We'll just go with fried.
Fried. Okay.
Hmm.
Like my eggs scrambled. I remember
I
these
like
kids get
the liquid yolk, but I can't eat liquid yolk because it'll give me diarrhea all day.
hell yeah, the runs.
So,
No, I remember in high school, our junior year. I think it was our junior year, so like during COVID and shit. Yes, I was in yearbook, and
and you learned
the
how to fry an egg from Josh.
no, the um, the yearbook teacher, Mister. Should I just say his fucking name?
Donald Trump, Mr.
Mr.
Trump,
D, Mr. D,
Mr.
Mr.
Donald.
Trump. We'll call him Mr. Donald, yes. So Mr. Donald, right? He was the yearbook teacher, and the school's play that year was Alice in the Wonderland, but nobody could go watch it, like in the school. Like people
Hmm.
could go see it, like they could go pay after school hours
Oh
to go see
yeah,
it or whatever, but you couldn't. Like the school couldn't go watch it, which was stupid. But
dumb.
anyways, uh, the kid, he's graduated now, but he was a freshman our junior year. I don't remember the kid's name, nothing like that. I couldn't care. But he was a bigger boy, and he was the
Bubba.
um, no, he was the egg dude.
Oh,
You know, the one that sat on the wall. Does he have a name? I forget.
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty. There we go. He was Humpty Dumpty. For some reason, Humpty Dumpty was in Alice in the Wonderland
I think
in this play. I don't think he was in the movie.
I've read the beginning of the book.
I'm not reading a fucking book.
The
Anyways,
art for fucking Alice in the book gives her one
it's
hell of a
good.
forehead.
It is good though.
Yeah, I
Like
like the
it's
art
good.
style. They just fucked up Alice's forehead.
Anyway, so Mr. Donald
Mr.
had to
Donald.
go. He had to go take the pictures of the play.
Mm.
Like nobody, they would not let any students go in there and take pictures because we needed pictures for the play for the
Why couldn't the
yearbook.
students take pictures?
It was hard just for us to even be able to go take pictures of certain things in that class, anyways.
That's dumb. I
Like we didn't even really get to like we got to go out and take some pictures of certain things, but it was luckily it was second semester, so the year was almost over. There wasn't a lot of people at school, anyways, so like it was kind of just whatever. Anyways,
yeah.
he had to go take his own pictures for the play, and I remember him getting back, sitting down, and he's working on the yearbook, and he's working on the theater one, and we're just talking. He goes, "You know what, guys? You know what I just realized?" And we're like, "What?" And he goes, um, "The kid that's playing Humpty Dumpty in this play, he actually falls like off the wall, right?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he goes, "I thought he had like padding
No.
underneath his costume." We're like, "Yeah, it makes sense because he's
Yeah,
falling."
tracks.
And he goes, "No, he's just fat."
You know,
What?
great Mr. Donald. You
I
know,
was just
not
like,
afraid to say it
what?
how it is.
I was like, that's crazy to come out of your mouth. Because that's hilarious. That teacher says that. And he goes, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but like,
I think he could afford to give less of a fuck.
he never gave one to begin with. So it's just like,
Yeah, but he did a lot to school, and he had lines. He could have
he
pushed
did a
it
lot
more.
for the school,
Yeah.
but they never gave him any fucking credit.
No,
Or they never gave
classic
him any
English teacher.
benefits. So, like,
I
you know what I
remember
mean?
hearing them complain that he had to take off a couple days because he was sick. Like The
Yeah.
Office, they were complaining. It's like, ah, he had to take off. It's like this is the
And then
2 days he's missed the entire school year.
I remember him talking about that when he found out that they were
Yeah, he
complaining
was
about that.
pissed.
And he's like, I ain't fucking doing shit for them. Fuck them. No, Mr. Donald is
Yeah,
awesome.
Mr. Donald.
Obviously, not his real name. I'm sure people who know can assume who it was. English teacher, yearbook teacher, food prep teacher. There you go. Anyway,
Is Donald Trump, you know.
and he could deny it all he wants. He did call this kid fat. It was hilarious. It was funny. It came out of his mouth. It was funny.
Look,
Whatever.
the insults like that are okay as long as they're funny.
It was just like out of the blue because he's just like there was no padding, and then he goes because he's fat.
The delivery.
Yeah, it was a killer punchline there. Yeah. Okay, I want to talk about some stuff.
Yeah. Get
I
her
don't know
out
where
there.
we're at.
Come out,
time-wise.
some might say.
So I just want to give some updates on some past stuff that we talked about in the last 3 episodes. The
Yeah.
2 before the last episode,
3, yeah.
where we talked about P Diddy.
Yep.
We talked about the Minecraft update coming. Well, the Minecraft Live, and then with a new update, and then or a new drop. Some may say.
Some may
And
say.
then the Talk to a podcast. This ain't gonna be long. Because
Yeah.
I'm hitting key
Short
things.
little things.
I'm gonna do the Minecraft thing first. You know what? I'll do the Minecraft thing last.
Yeah, I say last.
Thing with P Diddy. Baby oil.
Baby oil.
1,000 gallons of baby oil, right? Apparently, during this whole thing, this came up as well. His lawyer, or whatever the fuck, during the trial, was like, oh, he was trying to defend the baby oil, like the amount of
Oh.
baby oil. And he was like, yeah, he would just buy in bulk from Costco, because that's what Americans do, right?
Classic American move. Bulk baby oil.
Americans just buy in bulk, especially from Costco. Like, it's cheaper to buy in bulk. And Costco goes online and says, we've never sold baby oil in any of our locations, ever.
No.
So do not drag our names into this at all. Because we have never
Gotta
sold
love
baby
Costco.
oil. Never. And that's just such a good rebuttal. You don't want involved with that P. Diddy shit.
You're like, leave.
Even
my
if they
name
did
out of
sell
your mouth.
baby oil, I would still be like, we never did. You're fucking
Let's
lying.
track these records.
Yeah. Where's the receipts? Where's the receipts?
God, you
Where
imagine the
would they found?
receipts for baby oil? That
It's
much
just
of it?
fucking so much. He had to be using more. I also heard this could be hearsay, whatever. Just somebody could have just said it, and I just heard it. But I heard somebody say that the 1,000 bottles could have also been each 2-gallon jugs
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
of baby oil, which is
A lifetime supply. I feel like
Even
if
more.
it sits long enough, it expires.
and they were used.
Like a bunch of different ones?
Yes,
Huh.
they were used.
Nothing suspicious about that.
It's funny that people are going back now and watching like old like P Diddy like interviews and stuff like that, and they're just
Yeah,
like, this dude
people are
has
digging
been
through shit.
acting weird this whole time, and nobody questioned it.
The
But
amount of
thing
people
is-
I've seen like dig up Eminem's disses on Diddy.
The thing is that people have been saying P Diddy jokes about like his parties and shit for years.
Yeah, I was like, I'm inclined to believe these stories and
For
whatnot.
years, I've been.
There's
hearing the
so
P. Diddy
many of
shit
them. It's
for
gotta
years.
be somewhat true.
But they would say it in such a distant way that you didn't fully know if they
Yeah.
were telling the truth
You're
or
like,
what
huh.
they were fully talking about.
And then I started fully believing this shit with the little bit of footage that came out. I forget when it was with like Justin Bieber or whatever.
Yeah, where he's like on the ground.
Yeah,
And
I'm
they
like,
just,
oh
like-
this shit's fucked.
And then apparently
Oh, that
there's a
shit's gotta be
sound-
true.
There's a sound bite that somebody found of P. Diddy fucking another like famous rapper dude.
Oh
and
my
it sounds
god.
exactly like them. It sounds authentic. Like people have like went through and
Crazy.
compared it to things, and it sounds authentic. And it's like, okay, whatever. But that's on the
Weird as
internet. I don't
shit.
remember the dude.
That's on the internet.
I don't remember the dude's name, but yeah. So P Diddy, that shit happened. Talk to a podcast. You remember me saying, don't think it's gonna do very well because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't think it's gonna do very well. I looked. It is number. It's number one on Spotify for comedy. And
Really?
yeah, for what does it say? It's number no, sorry, number two on Spotify for comedy listed podcasts. Number
Hmm.
two on Apple Podcasts, it's number one for comedy and
Ain't that
well for
something?
comedy interviews. And I'm like, what? It was number three like a week ago, and I had seen that. And I
Oh,
was
so
like,
it's going up.
yeah.
Damn.
And she only has like I think 2 episodes out now. So
I find it weird how popular she is, even though she did the one thing.
I think a lot of people do, but I think she has some good people behind her business wise that are trying to
Yeah.
get her to kind of. Because I don't think she wanted to embrace it, and she wanted to like when she started going out, she wanted to do other stuff, even though like everybody's like, "You're the hot
Yeah, but
Tua
that's what you're
girl,"
known for.
and she's trying to like do other stuff to strive away from that. But I think her team's probably like, "Well, we got to
Yeah,
incorporate it
it's
some
like,
way."
this is what's working now, so.
Yeah. So we got to use that, and then at some point, your name will be the bigger thing, not the actual
Yeah, transition away from
slogan.
it.
And then Minecraft.
Yes. I saw some pictures of the shit.
You did.
Yeah.
I recommend. I mean, I recommend watching like go on YouTube and watch Minecraft's like video on the update because it's pretty cool. So new update, new drop that's coming out. They have it called the Winter Drop. It's already in the game. You can turn it on as an experimental feature. You can play with all the new shit.
Hmm.
So they have it called the Winter Drop. It's probably gonna come out in like November or December. Um, Earlier than what I thought it was gonna come out. But new biome, the Pale Garden,
Yes.
new pale trees
The
that
wood is
are
nice.
they're constructed like the dark oak trees, so they look the same that way, structure wise.
Yeah.
But then it's a different color. The oak is this nice dark gray. Will probably pair well with basalt and mud.
I like the atmosphere of the new biome. It seems cool.
When you walk in, the sky turns gray. It's not blue no more. If you have music on, it turns off. And it's just eerie. It's just silent. And then the new wood is white. It looks so good. And what else? The creaking, new mob.
Yeah,
That spawns only in this biome.
I saw it, and I'm actually surprised how well designed it is.
It's a asymmetrical mob.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's actually
So it's like
creepy looking.
it is. It is very. And the creaking heart, which you can't kill the creaking. You punch it, and then some particles come from it and go to the creaking heart that's in a tree close by, and then you have to mine through the tree and destroy the creaking heart to destroy
I
the
wonder
creaking.
I wonder if the heart will like spawn at random inside the trees. Or is
It
there
does.
like a set amount of them as you load in the world?
I think I would assume every tree has one,
Oh, okay.
and then it just because a lot of them will spawn, or
Yeah.
maybe not every tree has one. I don't know exactly, but
We'll
only
see.
one tree will spawn with one. Like it won't
Yeah.
spawn with multiple. I think it'll only spawn with one. But with the creaking,
They're active in the daylight, right?
no,
Oh,
only at
okay.
night. They only work at night.
Do they
And
just stop moving during the day, or they just
they completely
disappear?
despawn.
Okay.
They just gone. They just um and the creaking heart, the block that you have to destroy, is really cool looking. It looks like the wood, and then it has like this orange interior to it, and it has to have two of these new pale trees, whatever they're going to be called, blocks on top of it
Yeah.
and on the bottom. It has to be connected on top
For
and
it
the
to
bottom
work?
for it to work.
Okay.
And so I'm sure there's some cool ways you could do some fucking redstone shit with it or whatever. I don't know. But I don't know how you would. But
Yeah.
and the creaking, it will only attack you when you look away. It's really fast,
I
like
would
incredibly
imagine so.
fast. And
Does it make
yeah, the
sound
only
as
way-
it's moving?
Yes, I think. Also, you can't move it. Like I'm pretty sure
Or like
they
you
made
try
it
to
where
push it
yeah, it won't move. It's like rooted to the ground.
like a tree.
Yeah. And then there's new pale moss blocks. They're pretty cool, and
Oh, that sounds sick.
pale moss vines. That
Will
look-
that be in the caves underground there,
no,
or just on
they
the
only
surface?
on the surface. All that's
Okay.
just on the surface. When you actually, because I seen from the snapshot where a person was trying out the content. When you know, you have to take 4 saplings, just like a tall spruce or a dark oak thing, and then
Yeah.
you can bone meal it, and then it'll make the tree. When you bone meal it, it's just like the tall spruce, where around it will grow some of that pale moss,
Ah, okay.
which
That's
is
cool.
nice. It's nice, and it's an off color. It kind of looks like the old school, and kind of now, but like the taiga's like grass, where it's like that really light green. It looks like that, with a mix of like gravel, like it has that moss gravel texture to it, and the moss carpets. When you put it next to up against any other block, it will actually grow some vines up the block, and then you can bone meal that, and it'll grow a half a block more of it. So it'll grow a vine like 1.5 blocks up a block.
Sounds very interesting.
It'd be cool for some detail.
Yeah.
I hope they add more smaller things, but that's what we're getting so far. And bundles and hardcore mode as well for new update stuff, just not in that one.
Yeah.
But that's the new Pale Garden drop shit.
It's cool as
I
hell.
think it's gonna be interesting. I like the idea of the mobs, so yeah,
Well,
that's all I got.
we'll end her there. Don't
Okay.
forget to follow the socials, the Instagram, the Twitter, the TikTok, the Spotify, and the Facebook. If you want to know when we upload on Spotify, that is posted on the Twitter and maybe the Facebook in the future.
Yeah. See those black squares? We see you.
We're not putting them, but we see.
No, we see you.
We
We
see.
see you putting them.
Sometimes,
Peace up.
as long as the lights are on. You can't see a black square in the dark, Carson. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. There's nothing racist or anything about that. We're
Cut
just
the
talking about
cameras. Let's cut
black
this shit off.
squares.
Cut
All
this
right.
shit off.
Don't
Stop
forget to
talking.
like
Cut
and
the fucking
subscribe.
Yep.
And
Peace
good
out.
night.
Mwah, mwah.